So, you are looking for some free stuff, and that's a great thing because we love to explore new things and we don't have a lot of money to spend on each stuffs. In this video, I am going to show you a way that you can use to host your own website free of cost, and most importantly, you can use your custom domain to link with this hosting. Hello everyone, my name is Shmondash, and if you are watching me first time, then consider subscribing because we talk about programming, new technologies and other related stuffs always. This is the second video of our first website series, and if you had not watched the previous video, then I strongly recommend you to watch that video because I had explained the roadmap of creating a website in detail. Okay, before diving into the computer, I am going to give you a brief overview about what we are going to do in this video. So first of all, we are going to create a very simple website. Then we are going to host that website with the help of Firebase. If you don't know about Firebase, then Firebase is a backend service which is developed by Google and which provide many services that you can use to build your own app or website. After hosting that website, we are going to link our custom domain with that hosting. And after that, we are going to visit our website. Without wasting more time, let's go to the computer.
Okay, so here we are going to create a basic static site, but you can also create your dynamic site and host on Firebase. But for this tutorial, we are just going to host a static site. First of all, we are going to create a simple site for hosting. I am going to open my VS Code, but you can use whatever you're comfortable with. Now let's see how it's look like. Now I'm going to log into my Firebase account. If you don't have an account, just sign up with Firebase. It's a very simple step. You just have to log in with your Gmail. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new project. Let's call it free hosting. And here you can see that this is assigned with a unique ID, but you can modify it. But make sure that this should be unique, otherwise you will get an error message like this. After that, click on continue, then click continue and click on create project. Now this is going to take some time, and after that your project will be created. I'm going to fast forward this process. Okay. Now in this project, I am going to deploy my created site. Let's see how we can do it. Without just showing you the commands that we can use to host or deploy the site on this project, I am going to show you how you can find the information to do it on your own. So that's why I am going to first show you the documentation of this. That's why you can find the information on your own for your any further requirement or any further information. Here you can see that we have to install the Firebase CLI at first. After that, we can create our project and deploy our site. So first of all, let's see what is Firebase CLI and how we can install it. And here you can see that we can install the Firebase tools with the help of npm. npm is like a package manager based on Node.js, and you can get npm by installing Node.js on your PC. After that, we have to log in on our Firebase account with the help of Firebase login command. And when you hit Firebase login command, then you will redirect it to your browser, and from there you can log into your Firebase account. I am not going to show this because I had already logged in on my account. That's why I am not able to show that, but you can do it on your own. It's a very simple process. Okay, now I am going to initialize Firebase on this project. For that, I am going to write a command that's called firebase init to initialize Firebase on this project. And then you have to choose what service you are going to use, and for this project, this is hosting. That's I'm going to use here. Press the space bar to select the option, and here I am going to use an existing project that we have created on the Firebase console. Now this is asking for the public directory. That means which directory you are going to deploy on Firebase, and that directory, that means only that directory, is going to host it on Firebase. So if you left it blank, the default name is public. That means all of your files on public directory is going to deploy it on Firebase, and then it should be hosted from there. And I am going to leave it blank so that my public directory will be called public. Now it is asking for, is this project is a single page application, and if yes, then it will redirect all the URL request to the index.html file. As it is not a single page application, I am going to choose no, and now it's initializing the project here, and it's completed. Now you can see here that some extra files and a public directory has created by this command, and the public directory contains the files that is going to deploy it on the project. And now I am going to deploy this project with the help of firebase deploy command. Now the project is deployed and it's provided as a URL, and with that we can access our hosted website. Let's see what it looks like. Now you can see here that it's showing a welcome message that the Firebase hosting setup is complete, and this file is coming from the public directory. That because we have not moved our index.html file to that public directory, and Firebase has automatically generated an welcome message file, and we have to replace that index.html file with our index.html file to see our own page. This is the auto-generated index file, and now I am going to delete it and put our index.html file here. And now we have to deploy it again. Okay, now let's go to that URL again, and it's showing that previous welcome message. That's because we have just deployed and it takes some time to update. Okay, now refresh that page, and now we can see our own page. Now if we go to our Firebase console and on the hosting section, then we can see that it's showing some options to add our custom domain, and also it's showing the release history. Here you can see that we had released our 2 version, and you can roll back to your previous version from here. And on the users tab you can see the resources which is used by your site, and here we can see that 4.3 KB is used out of 1 GB, and 1 GB is a free limit. If we want to get more than 1 GB, then you have to pay some money. We can add our custom domain with this hosting, but in this video I'm not going to show the whole process of connecting a custom domain with this hosting, and that's because in my next video I'm going to show you how you can get your free domain, and after that I'm going to connect that free domain with this hosting.
Hope this video helped you guys, and if so, make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and baja dena घंटी.